Hello friends, very happy to connect with you in this video again. From Canary Capital Solutions team, wish you all a very happy, prosperous, wealthy, healthy New Year. Let this New Year bring a lot of joy and energy to all of us. New Year is the first blank page of a 365 page book. New Year means it's a new beginning for many. It's a new hope. After all, we being human beings, we need that trigger and reset button to think something fresh. And New Year is one such day where we can actually think fresh and start new. So during New Year, many of us have the habit of taking a resolution. A resolution is nothing but a wish or a goal, like wanting to learn a new language or trying to reduce your weight or achieving financial freedom, etc. etc. A goal without a plan remains just a wish, and many of us would have had so many resolutions all these years. Today in this video I am going to tell you how to create a resolution and how to also make it actionable so that you can have a much better year ahead. So as we know, action speaks much louder than words. So how do you make it actionable is what we are going to see. I am going to show you a decision making quadrant which we have normally seen it. Today I am going to link it with your New Year resolution. So there are 4 parts to this quadrant. I think the top 2 quadrants are the most important things when it comes to decision making. We are not going to speak about the not so important things. Most of our time and energy actually is spent on the important and urgent matters. Ideally, we should make a plan to reduce this box, because if we keep doing that firefighting on a day-to-day basis, I think most of our energy is spent on that. What we need to do is, over a period of time, we should reduce that urgent and important stuff and move to the second and the most important quadrant, where it is important but not so urgent. So that is where your future planning comes. Actually, you should plan well in advance so that you can actually set your target and achieve it reasonably. Financial freedom is also a goal which is important but generally thought as not urgent. But if you don't make a future plan, I think achieving financial freedom is going to be like just a goal. So you need to make your plans, and in the next chart I am going to show you how to create a plan for yourself in this new year. So this chart clearly shows when you have a plan, I think you should link that plan to a timeline. And when it comes to achieving financial freedom, you cannot achieve financial freedom in 1 year or 2 years. It is like a decadal kind of a planning which you should do. And since we are also at the start of this decade, I think if you can think of making a plan over a 10 year, like what I have shown here, it will be very useful for you. So first and foremost is write down all your most important things and the goals, like creating an emergency corpus, and have a timeline for it. So in the chart I have taken few examples, like if I want to create a 1 lakh rupee emergency corpus, by when I would like to achieve it. So first have this timeline so that you can revisit it, so that you have a target to run, because without a target or without a plan, it becomes really impossible for you to achieve even the smallest of the most important goal in your life. So likewise, you can jot down each and everything, like having a health insurance for you. Today, we have all understood, I think the year 2020 has taught us a lot about the importance of having a health insurance. Have a goal for yourself on when to have a health insurance. Look at your parents, whether do they have a health insurance plan. So if you can achieve everything as early as possible, nothing like it. If not, at least have a plan to achieve it in the next 3 months or 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, so that you have a map to follow through it. And savings is something which comes like your most important goal in your life. We all know savings is important, but many of us actually think it is not as urgent because we are continuously firefighting on your day-to-day financial needs. But if you focus of creating a corpus, you should plan from now, then only you can create a huge corpus. The example what I have given you is a 1 crore kind of an example. This is just for illustration purpose. For you to achieve 1 crore rupees, we all know how difficult it is. So you need to make some plan so that we can achieve this in the next 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. So today make a plan for a decade so that you can actually achieve your financial freedom. So this is a chart which you can sit with your spouse, discuss in detail, create this plan so that you have a document in front of you. You can go back and refer, because many times what I plan today, generally we forget 1 month from now. Rather, keep this resolution very seriously. Write down on a piece of paper so that you can go back and keep referring to it. If you do this process, I assure you that you will definitely achieve financial freedom in the coming decades. So there is a very famous quote which says, if you kept doing the same thing time and again, your results are going to be the same. It is not going to be any different. And many of us have this habit of doing the same thing but expecting a different outcome. I think it is time that we need to change, and we need to take it very seriously when it comes to our resolution, and especially achieving your financial freedom. So to achieve that financial freedom, you should spend a lot of quality time in terms of reading books, listening to YouTube channels, definitely Canary Capital's YouTube channel, attending webinars, knowing more about finance, interact with your financial advisors. So if you do these things, then hopefully you have a plan and you have started working on a plan. And I assure you that if you start working on a plan, the chances of you achieving it is multifold. With that hope and lot of energy, wish you again a very happy new year to all of you. The next topic what we are going to cover is on tax planning. So a very important topic, and the tax season is also coming in front of us. Hope you found this video interesting to you. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Canary Capital Solutions, and also don't forget to press the notification button. Thank you for watching.